Aveopt, and this is Jay Stringham from RTV. So follow along, we got a lot of information. It's a complex situation for a simple solution. I like that stuff, right? Anyway, Jay, go ahead, hit it.
Awesome. RTV is a Traverse City-based virtual tour software company founded in 1999 by Jason Levancher. We've grown to about 17 employees, and over that period of time, we've grown to about 2,000 photographers who use our software. It's kind of flux. Many more realtors use our software, and we've been able to leverage that network of photographers to offer photography services across the United States. Some of our clients are La Quinta Hotels, Choice Hotels, Motel 6, Byowner.com, and many other like that. Through that work, we've actually become a Google Trusted Photography Agency. And so we have photographers across the world that use our software, but we do the photography services here in the United States. 2007, Jason Levancher and Jim Blue started Blue Lava Media. You've probably maybe heard of it. Do real estate photography, virtual tours, and aerial drone photography for local listings. They've grown to a staff of 6, including 2 UAV pilots. This year they're going to photograph more than 800 homes in the northern Michigan here, and over 200 aerial shoots. And this is our first year of offering aerial photography. And this technology that we're going to talk about, because software, the virtual tour software has really changed very much over the years, and it's kind of getting into the 3D VR realm. And in April of 2016, RTV and Aveopt got together and started to develop a 3D virtual tour experience. We have experience with the hardware that's required to create these things as well as the software, and Aveopt is developing the 3D VR programming.
So Bluebird January 2016 says that by 2025, the real estate VR market is going to be $2.6 billion. So how are we going to carve out a good chunk of that? Let's talk about the system that's going to do that. So Aveopt and RTV has created a bracket to create a 3D stereo virtual reality tour. And we did that because we wanted to get market absorption into our photographers. RTV has 2,000 photographers, and for a stereo 360 camera, it's going to be about $2,000 currently. Right now, the bracket, we can be well within our $1,000. The next step is the images from that photographer are loaded into our batch stitching program and our pixel comparison software. And then the finished product is grabbed by our RTV server, and then the real estate agent can grab it at any point in time. Here's a couple pictures of the demo that I have in the goggles for you guys after you're done. I've got a couple volunteers over here. This is actually a house on an old Mission Peninsula that we did. The competition is Matterport and Planetar and us, RTV, well, RTV. And how we're going to come up, the advantages of our system are the entry to market, like I said with the photographers, is a low cost. And the cost to the client is going to be about 1/10 of Matterport and 1/3 of the cost of Planetar. Currently, we are the 3 major players in the market, which means we can split the $2.6 billion. I'm not kind of like that guy. But RTV has the #1 Google search software right now, or the website. So we're going to drive to market. What the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to bring a pilot to here in Traverse City, and that's why I'm really here to talk to you guys. I really want to get this group excited about it, agents in town excited about it, and create some jobs. The next thing, we're going to sell the 3D bracket to RTV's 2,000 photographers, like I said, and then try to get as much saturated photographers out there. Next, I have a relationship with, or Aveopt has a relationship with Stampede, and Stampede has a global presence of 23 countries, and we're going to put it in their website, their warehouses around the globe. I had our Samsung channel partners or something else that we're going to leverage on this, and then city tours are a tool that I want to bring to attention of agents. We're going to do city tours so that it's an idea of a selling point, so the agents can say, yeah, I got this house in Traverse City, but hey, have you seen our downtown? Have you seen these awesome restaurants? The Bay. Here's the Film Fest. Here's the Cherry Festival. And I've one comment. I promised our RTV that we would be there for development of other tools in the next year that would be beneficial for those agents to make their sell. Any questions?
Bought a house in town, and I can't tell you how frustrated I was with the pictures on the site showing up, and the house was different. Do you guys focus on that at all? That aspect of what you're trying to tackle here?
Oh, yeah.
And if you do, how are you doing that?
You're talking about the 2D desktop?
Yeah.
tours?
So there's normal pictures, and you walk into the house, it's completely different. Does your solution do a better
You get
job
to
of
see it
representing
tonight, and
Okay.
you will feel like you're there. The idea is really, we want to put kiosks into every agency out there, right? So you walk into the real estate agency, you sit down, they already have houses downloaded from you on the system, 5, 10 of them. You walk through them, we'll have some music in the background or something like that, and you'll know exactly, if you want to go see that house, right? You don't have to spend all that road time. That's one advantage.
Okay.
And I got a couple other ones, but I can't really talk about them. But
This will give you the feeling you're in the house. It's really a neat
Yeah.
thing.
With 2,000 photographers, I assume more is scaled to some respect. How do you tackle an issue like consistency?
With quality,
Quality, consistency. I mean, you got different photographers that take pictures at different angles and that sort of thing. How do you
yeah, and this type of technology, these photographs are taken, it's actually a series of photographs, and they're brought together into one photograph, basically. And we do offer some training on how to do this sort of thing. We're a pretty close-knit network. We host training webinars, all these sorts of things. So we work on training them. At the end of the day, if it's an independent photographer, they kind of are in control of themselves, but we do work with them closely to help them get up to par.
What's the cost of the 3DX bracket for the photographer?
well, we haven't officially set it at a price yet, but we know it's going to be, probably between 500 and 650.
Can you just explain in general terms, like how that takes the pictures that's different than a 3D camera?
Not really.
No.
I've been told by my lawyers not to talk about that.
Okay.
Have y'all done any studies on, ultimately the idea is to get the house sold quicker?
Right.
Have y'all done any studies on houses that are being shown online through y'all's products versus the legacy way? If there is a quicker time to sell.
What I can tell you is it's been proven that houses with professional photography sell faster, and houses with virtual tours sell for more money. I don't have actual statistics, but typically if you do your pictures right, you're going to sell faster and you're going to sell for more money. Just like you said, we hear that sentiment 1,000 times over. I mean, all the time we hear that. Pictures are really disappointing,
How much? I don't want to dominate here, but how much does it cost to have like a single property done?
Well, okay.
Depending on whatever the
Right, there's a lot of different levels of service. You can look up bluelavamedia.com and see what Jim is charging. It really varies by where you're at in the country. I would say on average for a virtual tour right now, without the technology that we're working on, you're probably looking at $125 to $200, maybe $225.
But
So what are you looking for again here?
we're just, I'm telling the public in Traverse City, because that's where we're going to start our pilot. And, we need agents, that we're going to have kiosks, that we're going to do a study, flush out any kind of issues, make it very user-friendly. It is already user-friendly, but if there's any changes, we want to make it before we go global.
Yeah, it's gonna get rolled out here. Blue Lava Media is gonna be in charge of that.
Right.
You had a question?
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, what's the difference in terms, I mean, what's to stop other companies from coming in and partnering with something like a Google Cardboard, where for $10 you can get a VR headset and possibly access like a VR tour of a house for less money or without having to pay the fee?
Well, you can do that with our system too, but just about any of the real estate agencies out there, or the 3D tour companies out there utilize Cardboard, Samsung, and we're going to give a variety of all those too. It's really kind of your marketplace, you know, your strategies, your presence in the globe, you know, that's what we're going for.
Did you design the bracket in-house, or did you look
Yes.
outside for that? And have you already made the prototypes for the initial study?
Yes.
So a couple questions over here. Yeah.
Are you working with a particular agency already?
No, we haven't selected any of the agencies yet.
Are you going to the conference this week?
No.
You should email it.
Maybe we should. Maybe we should.
We are not yet, but yeah.
Good, so, thank you very much.
Yeah.